Before we start the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and be sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoyed. I think we can all agree that Scarlet and Violet had a pretty rough launch. They didn't really seem complete or finished on release day, and even now, it still doesn't feel really polished. There are still a lot of hiccups in-game, performance issues, low frame rate, and even visual glitches. I ended up never even going back to certain parts of the map like the lake or the Fairy Team Starbase, just because the performance was so bad. Right here, I am spinning the camera at full speed. This is the amount of frames I was getting at the Team Starbase, which is also why I never went back there, because the fight itself and clearing out the base was a chore. I feel like they definitely could have done a better job. I mean, even if they had to delay it, they easily could have ironed out a lot of these issues that are plaguing the game at this current state. All we can really hope for is that they'll fix these issues with multiple patches in the future, but it's really embarrassing that they released a game in this state that's so broken. This is the eating animation. Whenever you eat something or make a sandwich on a picnic, you eat with your Pokemon party, and it looks like this. There were also a lot of times where I ended up getting stuck on various ledges with Koraidon. I ended up just floating in midair for a few seconds before the game actually teleported me back to my last safe location. And here I actually got stuck inside the bush and I couldn't move. I had to open my map and fly to a different spot on the map. And even more times than that, I experienced Pokemon being stuck inside the walls. Whether it was me clearing mass outbreaks, or me just running along to random locations, there were multiple times where I caught Pokemon spawned inside the walls. On occasions that wild Pokemon weren't stuck in walls, my party Pokemon ended up getting stuck in walls, like my Gabite right here, getting stuck inside the mountain while I'm trying to clear out a mass outbreak. It was especially bothersome when I had outbreaks like this Magneton outbreak, where they all ended up spawning inside the mountain. Here's a compilation of me sweeping Nemona's entire in-game team with Annihilate. Overall though, the games are really fun. Despite all of the various glitches and bugs, it's the most fun I've had with the Pokemon game in years. And even with the ample amount of issues, you can still very much enjoy the game. Even if they seem to have showed a lack of care with this game, there's still so much fun to be had. Now, it is completely unacceptable to release a game in this state. However, a lot of these bugs and glitches are hilarious to see. Like these, for example. And these. And this one too. Even though a lot of these bugs are hilarious to look at, they are not very fun to experience. Because you're paying $60 for a fully released game that is polished and ready for launch. And instead, you get a game like this that's riddled with bugs. And it's honestly ridiculous. But if I can say one thing, it's that Game Freak needs to do a better job.